This video is gonna be on Liberty Mutual Insurance, Right Tracker. This is my personal experience and what I got out of this signing for this program. So once you sign up, they promise you will get a discount on top of what you already are paying for. So this program is 60 days, and they would send you these little tags that you would put in each individual car that you own. Usually it goes on top of the windshield or anywhere on the windshield part for GPS and signal wise. So once you sign up, they send you all these forms you have to sign, send back to accept and copyrights and all this stuff. So once you do that, you will receive the tags in mail shortly after. I want to say a week later. And each tag now needs to be programmed to individual car. So you would download the app to your phone from their app store and log in, create a username, password, all that good stuff, and attach each tag to the vehicle and record that vehicle, whatever the tag you put in for. So if you have multiple drivers, they recommend that each driver in your household installs this app and records that tag to their vehicle that they are driving. The tag is sitting on my top windshield, as you can see. So once you set up to your phones and you log in and all that, it would ask you to go through and link this tag to your phone. So it's basically push the button. There's two little buttons on there. The light would blink green, I believe, and it would pair with your phone, and as long as you have your Wi-Fi, Bluetooth open, I believe, you're all set. So every time you're in your car and a few seconds later, once you start the car, start driving, it'll record. Let's say you happen to be in your other car as a passenger, and their phone would pick up driving if they have the tag already registered under their account, and you don't have to worry about anything. It's not like it's gonna double record. But if you have 2-3 cars and you're the only phone that's the tags are registered to, and you are a passenger in one of your other cars and somebody else is driving, it would record you as a driver. There is a way that you can go in and change from driver to passenger, so I guess you don't get judged on your driving if somebody else is driving. This is if you only have one phone and multiple cars and the other person doesn't have a phone, so you register all the tags under one phone. So the other cars, whoever's driving, if they don't have a phone and it's not linked and they drive, it's not going to record, so your tag is just going to stay blank until you get in the car and start driving. It would pick up your phone. Obviously the tag phone got to be linked together. So that was one issue I didn't know at first, so I had to create a second account under my wife's phone in order to record her driving in her car. So another thing is, at the beginning they judge you on the stops, acceleration, and it wasn't too bad, and towards the end I did notice that the sensitivity picked up. Like they were tagging me more for accelerating, more for harsh braking, which was I didn't change any of my habits, driving habits. Everything was the same, but I was getting punished more. That's what I noticed. So I think maybe they tweaked or whatever, who got access to this and can see that you are not braking as much or making much mistakes. So the system did definitely, I feel like it got a little more sensitive. Another thing is, if you have a sports car or anything that's a little more than a normal driving car, you would get a lot of acceleration, and it would pick up everything. So definitely not a sports car. Uh, Obviously, you're not gonna save money with that, anyways. But towards the end, then savings started. Like I said, they punish you more, so your savings doesn't. It keeps dropping. So overall, I wasn't really. At first, I was like, I'm okay. I'm driving like I'm always driving. Be a little more cautious because I know the stag is in the car. But it was a little sensitive, and then the money that I saved at the end wasn't really worth my time. So to break it down, 3 months driving with the stag, I save about $300 and something dollars. $300 something dollars divided by 12 months, it would really make no difference. I mean, a little bit, but these little stops and little arrows are acceleration, stops are stops, little squares. So it would give you, little notes and miles that you drove. It would give you like a GPS outline from the point the distance you drove, the point you departed, the point you arrived. They would give you times and stuff like that. And then they would give you little smiley faces or sad faces and all this other stuff, like score you at the end of each trip. Like I mentioned before, the little steering wheel on the left, right versus driver, you can change that to passenger. It would count your miles as well, and it would break down each individual vehicle money and how much you saved. So at the end, like I said, it didn't really matter because the saving wasn't all that like you see on TV advertisement. You're talking about $500, $600, $800. It wasn't even close. So it would count the days. So once you complete your program, it would basically stop working. You can log in. You can log in, but there's nothing there. It's just blank page. And it would ask you to send the tags back to them. And basically, this is what I saved: $324 driving 5 cars.